Students, today we will discuss the poem The Lake of Isle Innisfree. It is a beautiful poem written by W.B. Yeats. The full name of W.B. Yeats is William Butler Yeats. Let's come to know more information about the poet. W.B. Yeats was an Irish poet and one of the foremost figures of 20th century literature. He won the Nobel Prize for the Literature in 1923. The works of W.B. Yeats create a bridge between the romantic poetry of 19th century and the hard, clear language of modern poetry. He has written a number of beautiful poems, and The Lake of Isle Innisfree is one of them. Let's come to the theme. The poem Lake of Isle Innisfree explores the poet's longing for the peace and tranquility of Innisfree, a place where he spent a lot of time as a boy. Innisfree, the name of a place which is located in Ireland, it is a quiet and beautiful place, and that is the reason the poet wants to go there. He had spent his childhood in this place. He has very sweet memories of that place. That is why he wanted to go back to the island of Innisfree. The poet had taken the beautiful theme of peace and tranquility. Through this poem, the poet wants to express his beautiful thoughts about the peace and tranquility. Let's come to the first stanza. I will arise and go now, and go to Innisfree, and a small cabin built there, of clay and wattles made. 9 bean roots will I have there, and hive for the honeybee, and live alone in the bee, loud glad. In the first stanza, I refer to the poet W.B. Yeats. He says that he wants to go back to Innisfree, a place in Ireland. In that place, he has spent most of his childhood, and he wants to build a small room or cabin there for himself with clay and small stick to make the walls of the cabin. As he will need some food to eat, therefore he will grow the 9 rows of beans near his room. Also he will get the honey from the honeybee hive. As we are human beings, so we need food. That's why the poet wants to grow beans to supply the food to himself. That's why he wants to grow in front of his home. The poet says that the open space where he will build his room will be full of buzzing sound of the bees, and over there he will live alone in peace and tranquility. The poet likes the beautiful buzzing sound of bees, so he wants to live in Innisfree. Let's come to the second stanza. And I shall have some space there, for peace comes dropping slow, dropping from the bells of the morning to where the cricket sings. There midnights all glimmer, and a noon a purple glow, an evening full of linnets' wings. In this stanza, the poet says that when in Innisfree, he will feel peaceful, and he says that the feeling of peace is felt slowly and gradually. The poet describes how he would feel peaceful in the morning time when it is cloudy and the view is not very clear. Then it will appear as if the morning has worn a veil and has hidden itself. In the morning, when the sky is cloudy, as it is look like a woman is try to hide herself with using veil. By looking at this scene, the poet will make himself feel peaceful, and by looking this beautiful scene, he tried to himself or make himself peaceful. Further, the poet says, when the male cricket insect will sing a song, that sound will bring him peace. Here, the poet appreciates the nature. He says, when the cricket insect will sing a song, it will also bring peace to him. Also at midnight, when he will see the twinkling stars in the open sky, their sign will give him peace. Another line the poet says, when the stars will shine in the sky, that also give him peace. In the afternoon, when the sunlight will go to purplish or purple glow, it will also give him peace. During the evening, when he will see the linnet bird flying in the sky, then also he will feel peace. Again the poet says, in the afternoon, when he will see the sunlight, it will also give him peace. And in the evening, when the beautiful linnet bird will fly in the sky, they will also provide peace to him. Then come to stanza 3. I will arise and go now, for always night and day I hear the lake water lapping with the low sounds by the shore, while I stand on the roadway or on the pavement grey. I hear it in the deep heart's core. In this stanza, the poet says that now he will stand up and go to Innisfree because all the time the sound of the lake water striking the shore repeats in his mind. This sound attracts him towards the lake. Whenever he is either standing on the roadway or on the footpath or on the grey pavement, he hears the sound deep in the innermost part of his heart. The poet will stand up, arise, and he wants to go to Innisfree because he could not control himself by listening the beautiful sound of dropping water. Here the poet wants to get the peace. He is recollecting the memories of his childhood and wants to reach the place where he has spent his childhood. Let's come to discuss about the figure of speech or literary devices which are used in this poem. The rhyming scheme which is used in this poem is ABAB, and the figure of speech which is used, alliteration. Alliteration means the repetition of consonant sound in two or more closely placed words is called alliteration. Like hive, honey, bee. Here S sound is repeated. Lake, lapping, low. Here L sound is repeated. Then repetition. I will arise and go now. This line is repeated in the first stanza and the third stanza. Personification is also used. The morning is personified. Personification means when a non-living thing is considered as a living being. It is called personification. So the morning is considered as a human being. And metaphor is used. The clouds are compared to veils. Veils means a piece of fine material whereby women to protect or hide the face. As the poet says, as the sky is hide himself by the black clouds, just like the women hide themselves by using the veil. So here the metaphor is used. Through this poem, the poet wants to express the inner desire of his heart to get the peace and go back to the place where he has spent his childhood. Thank you.